Good. Hello everyone. Welcome to my next video. We're in the thick of coronavirus. It's not going to stop me from doing videos, and it's not going to stop me from doing videos around everyday healthy life, because probably more than ever right now we need to have everyday healthy life. So there we go. I'm going to carry on from where I left off. So what I'm doing this time is a healthy eating 2.0. A couple of weeks ago I did a healthy eating 1.0. And there was enough information we could go on and on forever, but I wanted to add another one this video. So this is what I'm going to do. So we're going to be focusing on healthy eating. Even more than ever, probably right now, you want to eat healthy. It's going to be good for boosting your immune system and making our bodies less susceptible to viruses. You're going to see some funny pictures of me in the next little while. May have already seen some about me and how I'm adapting to not having a gym open downstairs. So working out in the house and doing yoga and fitness exercise or cardiovascular exercise in my condominium. They're pretty funny, and I know you guys are doing the same thing. So if you want, post your photos of what you're doing to stay healthy through all of this. But healthy eating 2.0, as always in everything I do, especially healthcare, keeping things simple is number one. So I'm going to share with you a couple of things that I do that are simple, but very valuable for eating healthy and weight management in particular. I'm going to go right down to the bottom. I could have put this at the top, but I thought about it at the end, so we're going to it first anyways. Find foods that you love that are healthy. You all know from my first video that weight has been my thing. I started dieting when I was a kid. I was raised to diet. So anyways, food's been my thing. I've been an emotional eater in the past. Things have changed a lot. But let's go back down to this. Find foods we love that are healthy to eat. I have a lentil soup recipe that I could eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day of my life if I wanted to, of course with additions of other things, like your vegetables and all those other things. But online these days, there's so many recipes that you can do, that you can find. There's articles that show you what food is nutritional and what's not for whatever way you want to eat, be it keto, paleo, Mediterranean, whatever works for you. So there's no reason to not put together a beautiful little recipe book. It doesn't have to be beautiful. Put together a recipe book of foods that you love and recipes that you love that you can eat, and you can eat as much of them you want, and you know you're going to be healthy. You know what I mean. Okay, we don't want to bring our calories up too much. So find foods that you love to eat and cook them and eat them and enjoy them. Up to the top. One of the key tips that I started using a couple of years ago was eating your carbs early in the day. So you know that old saying about eating lunch like a king, right? Or a prince or whatever it is. But your biggest meal of the day ideally is your lunch. Eating carbs earlier in the day allows you to burn your carbs throughout the day because it takes longer to burn carbs in our body. So for example, if you have rice at lunch, you have the whole day to burn those carbs from the rice but if you eat rice at night and then you just go sit and watch Netflix, certainly not hockey because there's no hockey, but you understand what I'm saying. The carbs are going to get stored as fat if you eat your carbs at night versus lunchtime. This is a key thing. When you're going to eat your carbs, eat them early in the day. Polyphenols is not a simple word. It's probably a Latin word. Polyphenols are chemicals in our body, and they're very involved in our body utilizing our fat stores for energy. Okay, and that's what we want to do. We want to be utilizing our fat stores as much as possible when you want, especially around weight management. So there are foods that have polyphenols in them. Fruits, for example, apples, pears, berries, and teas. Green tea is one of the key things that has phenols in them, polyphenols. So when I add an extra piece of fruit a day and drink green tea a day, I notice a difference in my body and how I'm feeling. So I highly recommend learning about polyphenols and adding them more into your diet and into your healthy eating habits. Cheat days. Whoever invented cheat days should get a Nobel Prize, in my opinion. When I was younger and eating emotionally, and I would whip myself, right? We'd whip ourselves. We all know about that. Nowadays with cheat days, you can give yourself permission, and they know it's okay to do it, to have a bad day, quote unquote, or just enjoy a day of food that you normally won't eat, and then get back on the bandwagon the next day. This cheat day was so helpful for me, greater than 5 years ago, when I was still integrating eating healthy into my life, probably greater than 10 years ago, actually. But yeah, add a cheat day to your life, and it'll ease up on the any kind of self-negating thoughts you may want to have around eating healthy. Last but not least, is be patient. Be patient on your way to heaven is my favorite saying in life in general. So in particular, when it comes to healthy eating and weight management, be patient. Number one, weight shifts in layers. You may already know that. So if you start to eat healthy and exercise properly and you're in a good rhythm, it can take a week or two before you notice a shift in your weight. Even if you weigh on the scales, you'll notice that. And then it'll take another couple of weeks for you to shift your weight. So be patient with that. And we know that if we've been eating healthy and then we go on a holiday for a week or two and then we're kind of back to square one, again, you're going to have to start at square one again and be patient. That's why I like that saying, because really it fits into so many areas of our life. So remember, when you're on a healthy eating plan or you want to eat healthy, you have to be patient with yourself. It kind of goes hand in hand with these cheat days as well. So there you go. A couple of my favorite pointers and tips for eating healthy focused around weight management. If you have any other suggestions that work for you, put them in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. As always, especially right now, if you have any good tips on how you're handling eating healthy and being healthy through this coronavirus world, I would love to hear from those as well. If you want to connect with me about any coaching around eating healthy and weight management or just health in general, you can always send me a message. I'm available online, in person, online. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Okay, that was good. Getting longer.